Hey guys, ID here. Welcome to the 12th episode of Design Journal. In this episode, we're going to design a logo for a mobile app. So this is the ninth design brief that was sent in to me by 30logos.com, and as you can see on your screen, it's from Stephen Reed, who's from a company called Paint. And what they do is they have a mobile app, and it's a painting app. You can actually read all the description that they have, but what we actually want from this brief is what they want in the logo. So they've actually attached their current logo in the attachments of the mail, and so what they want is like the current logo that they have is actually black and white, and the company's name is Paint, and it's all about colors. So that's the first thing that they want to change in the new logo, that it needs to be colorful, okay, and it needs to be adaptable to multiple colors because this one looks too flat. Okay, I get that. And they're also open to a text-based logo or something that has an icon, and that's it. They're pretty open to that, but yeah, that's the only thing that they need is a colorful logo and something that could be an icon or a text-based logo. And so yeah, let's see what we make. Let's get into it. So as usual, I started with writing down the name of the company on the artboard, and they were open to a typographic or an icon-based logo, but I figured out that if they wanted for an app icon, if I were to make a typographic logo for them, I'd still have to make an app icon, and so that was my main thing, that I want to give them the app icon first. So whatever the logo would be, it would be based on how it would look as an app icon. And so this is what my mentality was, and so that's why I was designing something that could denote a P, as you can see, and something related to the kind of work that they do, something related to colors as well. I didn't know at that time what I was gonna make. So this is the process of me experimenting with some ideas, trying things out before finalizing anything. So this video originally was 40 minutes, and this is completely unedited footage. I sped it up to about 600%, which is 6 times, so that I don't waste much of the time. Yeah, so sometimes Illustrator does some crazy things like this. I realized I turned on Snap to Guides by mistake, using a keyboard shortcut that I don't even know. And so it took me quite a while to figure out what the thing was. It wasn't allowing me to place the items where I want them to. So then I figured out that it must be something related to snapping, and I turned it off. So yeah, coming back to the design. As you can see, I've already got two concepts down. I really like this curved one. Wanted to make it work, but it just didn't look that good when I added the negative space that's in the P, or any sort of other negative space. So then I moved on to try making that curved thing into something that could actually work. So I tried using strokes this time instead of directly using shapes, because I thought it would work because they already have a negative space and all I have to do is fill space between them, right? So yeah, as you can see, this is the curved thing that I got again over here. And so now I have to just add stroke weight that would fill in the logo, right, the icon, instead of me adding white space. So this is, I guess, a more practical approach to it, I guess. So as you can see, I got 4 ideas, with some variations. I like the upper right one because it was really organic and flowy, sort of smooth logo. I wanted to emphasize on this, these ends of this B, because they look like brush edges, and so they would relate to paint in some way. So then I added this white stroke around it, expanded it, and then removed the stroke so that this creates a negative space around this, the tip of the P, the end of the stroke. But I realized that it was too detailed, the negative space was so less according, as compared to the positive space, or the black was too much, as compared to white. that it didn't look good. When I increased the white or the negative space, it took up, the an essential part of it. So then I had to extend it, up beyond the line, so that as you can see, the curve now is kind of, it's like overlapping now. Okay, and so this is the kind of effect that I wanted. Then I added the negative space around it, and then I removed it. And as you can see now, it feels like it's a a singular flow. As you can see, so it starts at one point and has an end point. It's a P. It resembles brush tips, and I think that's good enough. So for typography, I went on for a simple font that just says print, because yeah, I don't want to overcomplicate things with this one, because the type, I think, should complement the logo as well, and so this one does. The next thing that I went on was colors, because these were like the most important thing to them. This is like one of the main reasons that they are getting the rebrand, and so I didn't want to disappoint in that. So I picked really good saturated colors, um, you know, and yeah. So then I picked an average color out of this for the type, I think, but then it didn't really look good, so I added the gradient to it, and yeah. So that's it. It's a I think it turned out to be good. Let me know what you think in the comments below. So this is the final logo, and as you can see on your screen, it's a P, and I've made it into a creative icon. The reason for choosing this sort of tip, like style starting and end points, was because it mimics sort of the brush tip, in my opinion, like the brush when it's wet, so that's the flexible brush tip, and then the bottom one is the normal brush tip that you're used to seeing. So I guess it adds to the point, like it's a color related something. So maybe I thought color brushes would be a good thing to think of. I didn't make them like literal brushes, but it's something that I picked up from the brushes. Okay, and since they were open to any typographic or icon-based logos, I thought even if I was making a typographic logo, I'd still have to make something that would fit into the size of, let's say, a mobile app, because they actually have an app and they want a logo for their app. So I thought something that is an icon based and a text based, like this one is a P and an icon. So I guess that would work really well. And I've added the colors in, really saturated in my opinion, but so colorful, right? They didn't want any flat colors. Okay, they wanted the colors to pop out. They wanted the logo to stand out from the competition. Like if you see on the mobile app screens, you have a lot of icons, and so this needs to stand out. So I thought this color would be good. And yeah, I really love to hear from you guys. What do you think about this design and the videos in general? And keep hitting up on my social media. I'm really active on them and would love to have a conversation with you guys. And if you want a free logo for yourself, you can go to my Instagram, watch my story highlight called free logos, follow all the steps and get your logo in the next weekend. And yeah, also if you noticed, I'm wearing the same dress as the last one, because I'm shooting these two videos at the same time, actually on the same day, in the same time, one after the other. So yeah, let me know if you notice that as well. I don't know. And yeah, that's it. Stay tuned because more stuff is coming really soon. Okay, bye.